All right, welcome back to Take a Pitch. What's up? How you guys doing?
How you doing?
Thriving.
Could be worse, I guess.
We're thriving.
Yeah.
At least we're not as down as bad as A-Rod is though.
That's true. That is very true.
As long as we don't reach that level, we'll be all right.
Yeah, he's a case man. But let's go. Let's just jump right into something. Another polarizing player that is currently playing, Javier Baez, right? So I'm sure everybody who is who's a baseball fan at least saw this play happen. This was on what, Thursday, right?
Yeah,
or Friday.
Yep, Thursday. Yep.
So what was that? I mean,
did you ever find out how it was scored? By the way,
yes, I sent it to you.
Oh, I didn't see it.
What do you mean you didn't see it? I sent it to you and you ignored it, actually. So I guess you didn't see it. But
okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how to describe this without showing it, honestly. But I don't have it on my computer, so I'm not going to be able to show it right now.
I mean,
I can describe it.
The best way to describe it really is that the Pirates are the Pirates.
Okay, so
No.
let's do a little play-by-play. Javier Baez hits a ground ball to third base. 𝒂𝒂💂, by the way, was a runner on third base.
He was at second.
Second base,
he was
sorry.
Second.
Hits it to the Pirates third baseman, Eric Gonzalez. Eric Gonzalez throws it over to the first baseman, Will Craig, right? I believe.
Yeah.
And
it was a little wide.
It was a little wide. I think he probably could have made a decent stretch. Ooh, Max, you got it. Go full screen. We're gonna get DMCA'd. Go full screen. How long is it gonna take you to go full screen? Are you ever gonna go full screen?
Oh, I couldn't hear you over the fucking. Yeah, let me do that now.
Oh my god.
You didn't share audio. You didn't even share audio.
Do you want the audio?
Not really.
There you go.
It was kind of funny.
All right, go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning.
All right. Let's get you guys out of the way there. Boom. All righty.
Holy lag.
So, what?
Holy lag.
Nah, well, listen, my Wi-Fi's horrible.
Clearly. I mean, are we gonna break it down here? Like,
I mean, it's just poor fundamentals at the end of the day.
All right.
Just lack of a baseball IQ. You just step on first. You take two steps
So
back.
we're gonna break it. We can do a breakdown real quick.
Put it in like 0.5 speed or something, Max. You know how to do that?
No, I'll tell you when to stop and go. I'll tell you when to stop and go.
0.75.
0.75. You get.
Yeah, just get a little bit slower.
All right, play it.
Hopefully your Wi-Fi is not absolute dog. Okay.
Right. So we got a routine ground ball to third here.
Runner on second. Two outs. Keep in mind, there's two fucking outs.
Yes.
Throw a little up the line. He comes off the bag, and for whatever reason, doesn't step on the bag, but proceeds to go and tag him.
Wait. Pause it, Max.
Or attempt to.
And go back.
Yeah, let's go.
Just slightly. Go back. Okay, now play it and pause it. Hold on. Go. Pause.
Right there.
See,
he's the same distance from Javi as he is from the bag.
He's actually a little bit closer to the bag, I would think. Maybe
he's a little bit closer.
A little bit closer to the bag. But either way, the bag's stationary. Javi's very clearly about to start going backwards.
You gotta just know there's two outs.
Yes, exactly. It's just he just wasn't aware, and you know that he feels fucking horrible about this.
He's on the Pirate.
Exactly. But I mean, like, just instinctually, you just go right to the bag and it's done.
I mean, realistically, whenever a ball pulls you off the bag, you're supposed to just go back to the bag right away. Especially at first base.
So I understand where he's coming from, where the throw pulled him off the bag a little bit. So now he wants to see the play ahead of him, in front of him, which is that's number one thing that you're taught is you always want the play in front of you. Make the play in front of you. He couldn't make the play, so he needs to put the play in front of him now. Play.
Javi, first off, Javi's running back. if you listen back to it, you hear people laughing about it too.
I don't get why he doesn't just tag him. Like Baez stopped like 3 different times. Like just run and fucking tag him, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
If he tags him and he scores, the run doesn't count anyway.
I know.
Exactly.
If
Well,
Javi gets tagged out at any point or the base gets touched, the run doesn't count.
Correct.
the lack of baseball IQ in this play like pisses me off.
It's just so lazy. Like he
just
didn't
bad.
like he's literally walking him back to home plate. Like, yeah, he eventually will have nowhere to go, but
I mean, listen, they tell you to teach you to to walk it back into the infield, so you walk the ball back in, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure the one place it doesn't apply is at first base.
You know what else I don't
run it
get?
back,
How does
man.
nobody on the team say step on first?
right?
I think that's what the pitcher had said after the game. He said it's on us, all of us too, because nobody yelled
Absolutely.
step on first.
How the fuck does it like? It's the Pirates. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just, but it's amazing because like, regardless if it's the Pirates, right? Dude, my little league teams were doing
Yeah,
that.
right. Even
My
guys on the
travel
bench,
teams,
or, like coaches on. Like, how are you not
well,
seeing it?
like I get it. Like the Pirates, I believe their home dugout is third base, so it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's not close to first base, so
It's not
get that.
easier, yeah.
but still, I mean, there should be a relay of sorts. Like you have an entire dude. You have like 40 fucking people.
Like
You
even
know.
if you're yelling at the third baseman,
What?
the third baseman should be able to realize and say it,
Or
from the bench.
Stallings. if
or
that's even
Stallings. Yeah, exactly.
I blame the shortstop. He didn't tell everybody there was 2 outs.
Do that too.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Blame everybody.
Show. Come on, it's fun.
So anyway, Contreras comes around, scores, well, touches the plate at least.
He's cool.
Baez runs back. I think my favorite part is this right here, where Baez calls him safe too.
Yeah, he just stops him in play and just goes safe.
Right there, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
I didn't even notice that.
Baez got really close to being out of the baseline too,
Yeah.
on multiple
There were
occasions.
about 4 different times where I thought he did. So we'll go back actually real quick because we missed
Oh,
the second
my.
part of the shit show. Stallings fucking threw it into right field.
Well, I mean, Newman also.
Newman should have been at the bag, or Newman, right?
Yeah.
The
I
fact
mean,
that he gets
but
2 out of this is
come on,
fucking
like-
mind blown.
The best
what
part.
is-
Sorry.
Oh my God.
The best part is the announcer goes, "You're invincible. Keep going."
You're invisible. Keep going. And then you got Rizzo laughing his balls off over here.
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't be? I mean, look at this Pirates fan. I mean, he may not be a Pirates fan.
This
He was
guy
just
behind
smiling.
him was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, like, I don't know.
Even Javi was like, "I'm safe, right? I'm good."
Like, I don't know, like, what the fuck the rest of the infield was doing. Like, if Kevin Newman was playing second base, the play is going this way, you follow. It's a rotation, right? What are you doing? What's anybody doing? Where's the right fielder? He's just sitting out there fucking picking
Picking
fucking
daisies.
daisies. Like,
Picking daisies.
come on, what are you doing? Like,
That is what the right fielder does.
I just don't get it, because regardless if they are, the Pirates, these guys played fucking high school and college, and they were good enough to go, and they're in the pros, right? They're at the best level in the world. And none of them knew what the fuck to do. Not a single one. Not even on the bench. Dude, if I saw the Cubs bench fucking laughing at me, I would have been like, okay, yeah, that's right. I have to do this. Like, you're doing something wrong. I don't know. This totally unacceptable.
And like, if you're just listening to the podcast, I'm sure you've seen it.
Go and
This play is a total shit show.
if
go-
you haven't, go watch it, please.
Go watch it, yeah,
It's on our Instagram at Take a Pitch. Go check it out.
and or just check out the YouTube and where the timestamp is, because regardless.
No, go on our Instagram.
Either way, it's absurd that this even happened at the major league level.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that at the end of the day, someone's got to get fired, whether it's the infield coach.
Oh no, relax.
Like that's bad
Come
though.
on,
You know what I
come on.
mean?
It
That's
is
bad.
It is bad. Everybody had a fucking brain fart or whatever the fuck, but to fire people over it, come on. Let's relax.
I'm not firing, but
Let's
like,
relax, Max.
dude should be sent down, DFA'd.
You want some firing? Max, you're fired.
Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
By the way, Max has re-entered the Staples Army.
No, I got fired. I told you.
You did get
Sir,
a text. I saw
I
the
think
text.
I texted my manager, go Bruins. And he said you're fired. So
Is he an Islanders fan?
he's not a fan.
Why
He's
are you
also a
doing
Mets
this?
fan.
What are you doing this for?
He wants to
You're
get
an
a severance
asshole.
package. That's why.
You texting me, go Bruins. Texting your boss, go Bruins. What is
sick
this?
in the head. He's sick in the head.
That's scummy, man.
Should I say go Astros at this point?
Whatever.
You do that anyway. You do that anyway.
Mac is like, fuck it, whatever.
I hate him too. I'll die.
All right.
Jeez.
So
Well, that happened this week too, by the way.
what?
What?
Dodgers went back to Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kershaw threw a fucking gem.
Yeah, after getting fucking lit up every single other time that he's ever visited there.
I guess they weren't cheating this time.
It was the nostalgia game of the week.
Yeah. Greinke got lit up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of Hall of Famers.
A hell of a matchup 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's true.
Even 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Because what was it, 2015 when Greinke had that unreal run, right?
Yeah.
177.
I want Royals Greinke.
Well, yeah.
09.
09.
It's just the Greinke part.
Did he get his home run or stolen base yet?
No.
Nah, not yet.
He'll get it.
He needs to.
Yeah, he'll get it.
He'll play until he hits that home run. He'll get the stolen base. That's a lot easier.
He'll be that stubborn motherfucker. He'll be like, no, just I'll play DH.
Like, yeah, pinch hit me. He'll go to the
Pinch
fucking
hit.
Pirates or some shit.
Yeah, maybe at the end of the year, if they're not in like the playoff contention, then he goes up to Dusty and lets them DH a game. I don't know.
Yeah.
just why not? You know?
Yeah.
He's not a terrible hitter either.
No, he's really not.
He's,
I mean,
he's good.
Pretty solid, especially for a pitcher. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on to good old Cowboy Joe West.
The legend.
What a guy.
Made history as the most games umpired ever.
So sorry for all those people.
Pretty cool, I guess. Wait, what, Mike?
So I'm so sorry for all those people that had to be there
for
when
all
he was
five-
umpire for all 5,000 games.
5,376 games.
I think the cool part of this is that the record was broken, and the last game that I think Bill Clem was umpired was like 53, like 1953 or something like that.
It's been up for
almost 50
like that.
years. Yeah, ridiculous.
Oh, I think it's
maybe 56.
1953 would be 78 years, bro. Wouldn't it?
My brain is not working.
68.
No, 68. Either way, it's been a record that was held before Joe West even started umpiring. There was no crossover here, so for a record that old to get broken of any kind, it's kind of impressive. You gotta tip your cap there. Apparently,
Sure.
Joe West's better guy than people think.
Max, let me tell you
So,
something. I cannot give any less of a fuck about
I know
this
you
guy.
don't give a fuck. I know you don't give a fuck.
Continue though. You're doing great. Just wanted to let you know.
What did he do to you, Macca? What did he do to you?
He's
Nothing.
trash.
I just could not. I just don't care.
Taking everybody's hats. He's stealing hats.
You want to hear the
That's
cool
kind of
thing
where I was
about
hoping to
it,
go
really?
into it.
The coolest thing about it is that it will never be broken. That's the coolest thing about
Yeah.
it. You'd have to umpire for over 75 years to break it.
Now, yeah.
Or 45 years, sorry. You'd have to be
45, I was
70.
gonna
You'd have
say.
to be 75.
Yeah.
And most umpires don't start until they're 30 at least. So
Yeah.
And they have to do what? 2 weeks? Like every 2 weeks?
2
or
weeks in the
every-
replay room, so they do
the
about
replay?
120 to 130 games on the field.
No, 1 week every 2 weeks, I think it is.
Does that include
Every
playoff
third
games?
week.
Do you know? Or no?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh wait, the total numbers? I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I think
It
it
does
does?
include playoff? Okay. So then
All-Star
it's
game.
no, all-star games count, I don't think.
it's still still crazy. You got
Still
him and
crazy,
you
yeah,
got Cal Ripken. No, 2 miracles.
I mean, listen,
Cool.
regardless, if the player stops taking a picture with you during an all-star game, kind of a legend,
Who
whether
took the picture with him?
people like you or not. Nelson Cruz.
Good job. All right.
Yachty took it.
Very good. Very well done, Max. So he actually did that in Chicago and Wrigley. Which
No.
We're not talking about the picture.
What are you talking about?
Joe West.
Yeah, he did it in Wrigley.
It wasn't at Wrigley. It was White Sox.
No, it wasn't. Promise
It
you.
was.
Okay. Fact check.
What do you want to bet?
Yeah.
What do you want to bet?
Suck my dick. I ain't betting shit. I'm right.
You shave your head. All right, cool.
All right. Yeah. And if I lose,
you shave your head.
You shave your mustache.
I'm not shaved by. Nope.
So, anyway, talking about Southside, the White Sox, their City Connect jerseys. Have you all seen them?
Yes.
Gross.
Fire.
They are easily the nicest ones. Not even close. The Marlins were okay-ish. What'd you send?
It was the White Sox. Fans even booed him as they
All right, so you shave your
acknowledged
mustache.
He got booed.
he got booed. So the White Sox put something up on the scoreboard real quick.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Good
saying, "Hey,
booing, though.
congrats, Joe West." Fans were booing him.
That's fucking wild.
Sounds right.
So you shave your mustache, and we're
I
all
will
happy.
not. I will not.
So the City Connect jerseys, they're fire. It's really
Kind of
it.
look like Vanderbilt jerseys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
similar
Yeah.
vibe with the dark,
Black.
with the black
the
with the light pinstripes. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the South Side just looks fucking cool as shit with the Gothic text.
I feel like we're a
And then-
little partial to that part.
Maybe you
No.
are. I just think they're fire. I like them anyway, man.
Yeah, I agree. I like him.
So yeah, they were cool. Go check them out if you haven't seen them. No, okay. David Price.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
All right, Sassy.
I feel like that doesn't help
Probably,
what we're trying to
probably
do
for the
here, but-
best. It's probably for the best. Oh.
All right. Yeah.
There are two types of people.
I guess.
Probably for the best. I feel like it doesn't help.
I don't know. Whatever. Who the fuck cares anymore? Just
David Price, 2,000 strikeouts. Very cool. It was very
Congrats.
very underrepresented on social
I didn't even.
media. MLB
yeah,
didn't even post
yeah. I didn't even
it.
know about it. I had
Yeah.
barely followed baseball this week. If I'm being frank with you,
Even if you did, MLB didn't even post
I
about it,
had no idea.
which I thought
watch-
was weird.
I watch MLB Network every morning. Didn't say anything on it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. MLB Network didn't acknowledge it. I mean, Quick Pitch did like a tiny little thing on it at
must have
night,
missed it.
but that was it. I mean,
Disrespectful.
there was nothing. Yeah, I thought it was weird. 2,000 strikeouts is pretty
It's a
big,
big
deal.
number. Yeah.
Imagine he didn't get hurt 15 times and sit out a year.
Right?
Be creeping on 3,000.
Yeah, definitely.
He could, yeah, if he kept going.
I said creeping. I didn't say get there. I said creeping.
It'd be at probably 2,500, 2,600.
Yeah, give or take.
Roy Halladay is perfect against the Marlins. R.I.P. Doc.
Only his
Oh, I have
friends
a
can call him that.
You got wise guy Mike tonight, baby.
Every
Oh,
night.
it's gonna be interesting.
Every night.
You don't know the half of a wise guy, Mike.
I don't think you know the half of wise guy Mike.
Oh no, I am well aware. Fully
I talk to
well
Mac
versed.
significantly more.
It doesn't mean I'm not well aware though. So 10 years ago, it was today, Sunday, right?
Yesterday.
Oh no, you're the
Yes,
one fact
yes.
checking this.
I'm not fact checking this one. But regardless, 10 years ago this week, Roy Halladay is perfect. And 5 years ago this week, the umpires had their asses in the jackpot
Oh, yeah.
when Terry Collins went fucking ballistic.
I can't believe they it's one of the greatest sports moments captured on, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
Hot
microphone.
mic?
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Yeah. They're both yesterday.
Were they really?
Yeah,
Or no,
fuck
Terry
that
was
one
2
up.
days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Holiday's
Whatever
perfect
I
game was
said.
yesterday.
Yeah, I knew that Holidays was definitely yesterday.
Max completely botched that one. All right.
What?
What else we got?
And Mac, why don't we see you take the lead here?
What do you?
Yeah,
What do
Terry,
you want me to
Terry
talk
was
about?
on Friday. Holiday was yesterday.
Macca has his segment in a little bit.
What's my segment?
You know what your segment is.
Yeah,
you don't want to
kids
do
well,
it, but
kids well prepared. Yeah, no, Terry and the ass in the jackpot. That video. obviously.
Great video.
Fantastic video. Terry Collins is a guy you want to play for. It seems like every time we watch that, you're like, I wish Terry was still a Mets manager.
Do you really? You like
No.
Terry
I
Collins?
Oh,
do.
Mets manager?
No.
No.
I feel like he
No?
wasn't.
No,
well liked.
time was
It's a
up.
It's a different team. It's not
I
a
wish
team.
the
he can
Yankees had a
like.
different manager.
We know.
You know what? That's a solid segue. Let's go with it. Let's roll with it.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
Maca, you want your segment?
I guess this is it.
Tuesday was great, by the way.
What happened Tuesday?
The Yankees?
Oh, yeah, they won that game you had, right?
No.
They lost the game. You said.
Steven Matz just fucking
Oh,
them down.
yeah. Whatever. Saw that coming. I
My
predicted.
first fucking game after the pandemic. I have to watch fucking Steven Matz.
Oh, don't act like you didn't love it. That was your first baseball game?
They let you
First
in.
baseball game since the pandemic. Yep.
You haven't gone to a Met game yet?
Nope.
Absolute fraud. As
The
soon as
Yankees.
I got
The Yankees
opportunity-
lifted. The Yankees lifted all restrictions.
So did the Mets, didn't they?
But they did not.
They're both
yet.
in New York.
They don't want Max in there. That's really why they didn't do it.
Isn't it Mets and
the-
Yankees?
The Mets
No,
didn't.
they're different.
The Mets
That's
didn't lift the
wild.
negative COVID test, stuff like that, and yeah,
That's wild.
Yankee Stadium didn't need a COVID test. Didn't even need the vaccine cards.
Yeah, you don't need anything.
You just wear your mask when you walk in. And nobody else really wore it after that, really.
You wear your mask
Oddly
in the
enough-
shower still?
No.
Might get a little
'Cause then I
wet.
got, yeah, nah, not anymore.
I thought it was water. You wore a rubber one.
Oh,
No,
that's
no, no.
interesting.
That's gross.
That
Probably
sounds,
gets-
that sounds
yeah.
nasty. Back to
Yankees
looking
went
doorknobs, guys. Don't
one.
worry, we're good.
Yankees went 1-5 this week. Not too hot.
Not ideal.
They played great.
Played-
They got swept by the worst team in baseball.
Well, they're not the worst team in baseball, but they're at the bottom. So,
They're the second worst team in baseball. Sorry.
well, based on record, I don't think they are, but
Not anymore.
they're at the bottom.
Yeah, they swept the Yankees. Not anymore.
the Orioles are worse. The Rangers are worse. The Twins are worse.
Pirates got to be worse.
The Pirates are a little worse. Arizona Diamondbacks are worse. The Rockies are worse.
Between the Diamondbacks and the Orioles, I think since May 4th, they won like 5 games.
6, but yeah,
The two teams combined, yeah. It's
Weren't you the
ridiculous.
one that sent it, Max?
it was like 6-43 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
That's tough.
But yeah, Rougned
Yeah,
Odor.
6-43. Yep.
What'd you say, Hendon?
Rougned Odor, your boy.
Yeah.
Were
Yeah, he's
were there
good.
were there any highlights, honestly?
For the Yankee game?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
Kluber got hurt and he's done for
He's done.
at least 2 months.
Okay, so Kluber got hurt. He's shut down for 4 weeks. Then he has to get built up again. So minimum 8 weeks. Luke Voigt is out for probably at least 50 games. Grade 2 oblique strain. I mean, yeah. And then it just kind of they got shut out. Game 1 of a doubleheader against the Blue Jays. And the game before that, they faced Steven Matz
Mhm.
and got shut down. But then they won game 3, scored a few runs. That was cool. And then went into Detroit. You think, all right, you take 2 out of 3, maybe even sweep. And you forget about the Blue Jay series. And they get swept by the Tigers. There was a point where they were 0 for 21 with runners in scoring position in the series.
Oh, that's how the
And
Mets look in
then,
the
and then
series.
Gleyber Torres had a base hit, and then the top of the 8th inning today to break that. And I think they scored. Let's see, they scored 2 runs in 10 innings on Thursday or Friday, and then yesterday they scored 1 run on a bases loaded double play, grounded a double play, which they lead the majors in. And then today they scored 2 runs.
And they're on pace for the most grounded double plays ever, right?
Yeah.
In
So
a single season.
I might be a little
many do they
off
have
on the
right now?
number, but from what I've been keeping track, I think 51
They're
or
at 51.
52. And according to Michael Kay during the Texas series, he said that one of the Red Sox teams a bunch of years ago grounded into 173, 171, and the Yankees are on pace to beat that by a good amount.
Yankees just won all the records, don't they?
Rough. They won
And they
all
also-
records besides number 28.
Yeah, and they also lead the league in grounded and double plays with the bases loaded with 9.
Yeah.
And the
that's
next
right.
closest team is 4.
See, and you and I we talk about it a decent amount. It's that stupid fucking hit for contact bullshit that they do when they have runners in scoring position. I just don't get it.
Let me tell you this: they have the most outs on the base paths in baseball. They have the most outs at home plate, and what was it? Let me see if I can find the tweet real quick. Oh, here it is. Yankees have scored 3 or fewer runs in 29 games this season. The only team to do that more is the Pittsburgh Pirates. So they have one of the worst offenses in the league, and the only reason they're above 500 is because of their pitching, which was supposed to be a question mark, and now they have no number 2 starter. So,
I mean, it's just crazy. It's not like, I mean, Tyler Wade's the exception, but the rest of them are not major league players. You know?
yeah, it's just when you look up and down the line. Let me pull up the lineup from today. When you look up and down the lineup, LeMahieu's having the worst year of his career. Stanton, he came off the IL. He forgot how to hit. Judge is having a career season. Urshela's been about what you'd expect. Gleyber's having the worst season of his career. Sanchez is doing okay for his standards, I guess. Andujar has been awful. Frazier's been awful. Tyler Wade's been even slightly better than you'd expect. Brett Gardner can't hit a fastball, and he's 37. And then there's Mike Ford, who's not good. So, yeah.
Honestly, though, I'm looking at Gary's OPS, and that's not bad for what he's doing. I mean,
if Gary had regular reps this year, and if they would just stop fucking with his playing time, he'd be the best catcher in the American League.
I think the only reason that they're not, giving him playing time is because they know Iggy is going to be commanding the rotation and pitching very well, and he does,
Yeah, but that's all he does, bro. He got hot for literally the end of last year and the beginning of this year, and all of a sudden, everybody thought he was starting catcher. I'm like, bro, he's not a good hitter. No. Once they found out that he couldn't hit an off-speed pitch, guess what happened? He's now batting in the 180s.
It's completely different if you see, if the rest of the lineup top to bottom is hitting, or even 4 or 5 players are actually hitting consistently well to what their standards are, then it's plausible to have him in there. But it makes no sense to do it when you guys cannot score more than 2 runs.
Dude, that's what I'm. Plus, if you look at Sanchez's baseball savant, right?
Mm-hmm.
His chase rate's a little above league average, right? But we know that he swings and misses a lot. He strikes out a lot, but you expect that from Gary Sanchez. Like he was never going to be a contact hitter. You don't expect him to bat 140, but like if you get 220 out of Sanchez, like I think that's a win considering how bad across the league catchers are, right? Because even if you take 2018 to 2021, Gary Sanchez, he's still an above average offensive catcher, just because that's how bad the rest of the league is, right? So you take what you can get out of him. You heard that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the Yankees, and the whole philosophy of giving guys off days is like nauseating at this point.
Remember when players used to play 162 games?
Bro, tell that to
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Tell that to Aaron Boone, because like they don't. It's like they like don't believe in the regular season. That hurt. Yeah, that's the Yankees.
By the way, we did pick up Spencer Turnbull because he's pitched against the Yankees. I mean, you got a good bet, and I was actually about to drop him for Tariq Skubal this morning, and I was like, you know what, this dude's got like a fucking 7 ERA. There's no way.
Fucking pitched.
How do you do today? How do you do today?
He had 8 Ks, 6 innings.
6 innings, 8 Ks, 3 hits, 3 walks.
So we have 7. So
No
for
earned.
fantasy, we
No
we
runs at
have
all.
seven acquisitions per week. How many games do the Yankees play? 6. That gives us one acquisition for a hitter. We'll pick up whoever the
Wait.
Yankees are facing.
Well, get this. They just got swept by the Tigers. They have to play 4 in a row against the Rays, who have won 14 of their last 15.
Where in the House of Pain?
No,
No.
in Yankee Stadium. And then they play 3 against the Red Sox. Dude, if the Yankees go like 2-7, that was 2-5,
2-5.
2-5, or something like that, bro, they might have to like legitimately like consider like
Firing everyone.
blowing up the team for this year.
Firing Billy Davis.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. He's, old school approach. The Yankees could definitely use that.
You have to fire Marcus Thames. Like you just have to. Like I don't know what they're waiting.
Yeah.
Bro, we're over 50 games in now, and they have the worst a bottom 5 offense in the league
In every category.
and they have 1 key offensive player hurt, 2 if you count Hicks. So yes, whatever.
No.
Well, Hicks is done for the year now, right?
Yeah, he's done for the year.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think it is Boone making the calls, or do you think it's Brian Cashman?
I think it's a little bit of both, but like I don't know. I mean, there should be no way that you bat Ruben Odor second, let alone have him play every day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I just don't get it. Guy has one game with 4 hits, goes into the 2-hole, strikes out 3 times. Like it's just
It makes no sense.
no. It's like, and they don't shuffle a lineup. Excuse me. Either
They don't play hot.
they
right?
don't shuffle a lineup, dude. Fucking LeMahieu sucks. Sorry, I love DJ, but and they still bat him leadoff.
Yeah,
Like
he's got to hit down to the 6-7 hole.
that's what I'm saying.
Just see the fastballs.
Yeah, but who's gonna hit?
That's the thing. They have no leadoff hitter. They're not. They're like
Throw Judge there.
I was thinking that too.
He's got no one to drive in anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Throw Judge in there.
And if LeMahieu's down at the bottom of the lineup, he's going to be seeing more fastballs. He might get on base more. Throw Judge in the leadoff spot.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Who wants to lead off a game facing Aaron Judge?
Right?
He's batting 300 this year. He's got a 400 on base, and he's got a 970 OPS.
And if you fucking throw a ball in the fucking zone, a hanger or a fastball straight down the pipe, he's fucking.
Bro, first pitch of the game, you can't throw him a fastball.
No.
And if you do, he gets on base, then set up Stanton for behind you.
He's a good base runner too.
He's very good.
3 steps to get to each base, but he's got good instincts. He's a solid player. Base runner. He's a very good player.
Yeah, it's just.
I don't know.
It's weird, dude. I don't know if it's like because you can't even blame the baseballs. Like it was like, all right, you blame the baseballs for the first couple of weeks. It's like, all right, adjustment. Now it's like, all right, like DJ, you got to step up, bro. Like everybody expected regression, right? Nobody's gonna expect you to bat 330, 360. I think that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But like, I would be okay with 285, 280 in that range. He's around like the 270 range, right? 267, 270 range. Like but the power's not there. Gleyber has the second lowest average exit velocity in the league behind David Fletcher.
Really?
Or ahead of David Fletcher, I should say. Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
David Fletcher's last. He's second last. Like that's concerning, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like how? And as a hitting coach, how have you not? Like I don't
Address that.
Yeah, like the only person I've seen make adjustments is Sanchez and Judge. Judge is striking out way less. Sanchez has completely removed his leg kick.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they have quite the offensive woes, but they're by no means out of it. I mean, they had a shit week.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
I know you said that.
I genuinely don't, bro. They're just not a good baseball team. Like fundamentals and everything.
I think it has a lot to do with the coaching staff. I know when they lost, what was that, yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah.
You said fire the entire coaching staff, fire everybody in the entire Yankee organization.
You have to make a change, bro. They wait. Like, how much longer do you have to? Like they've been bad since mediocre since last year.
Yeah.
And it's like
they were just barely over 500 at the end of the year last year, right?
Yeah, 33 and 27. Yeah, that equals 60. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, they had a lot of injuries last year, way more than
Yeah.
they did this year. But still, it's like, at one point, like something's not working.
Yeah, something's wrong.
I could tell you what's wrong.
We all know.
Starts with the manager.
We all know who it is. We all know who it is.
I mean, you can't blame it all on him because they're not performing. But like,
it's his decision. Well, his decisions are causing a lot of the anguish.
bro, you get swept by the Tigers, and they won't do anything because Cashman's very like he doesn't do things out of reaction, right?
Are the Yankees
He waits.
crying poor? Is that what they're doing?
No, but that's how they
They
operated the last
operate
year.
like a poor team?
They have no major league depth. That's why you're seeing Tyler Wade, Mike.
Can
Ford.
they just call up Derek Dietrich?
No, because then they'd have to pay him $500,000.
Oh man,
Bro, even if he's bad, like at least you have a major league bat.
he
That's
really like. Can he really be worse?
He can't be
bro?
worse than Odor, bro.
Can't be
Odor doesn't
worse.
even get on base. Like he just
And
swings.
The great thing about Dietrich is he's so fucking jacked up. You know, he makes contact. That ball's going out, especially at Yankee Stadium.
Dude, and he'll bring some energy. Like I just don't.
And he
think
can play multiple positions.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You need him at third. You put him at
All
third.
over.
You need him at second. You put him at
First,
second.
second,
First.
third,
You
and
need
then
a spot
corners,
guy
right?
in the corner outfield.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Won't kill you there.
And he's handsome as hell.
He's beautiful. Yeah.
Fucking yoked,
Yeah.
jacked up.
Those
Those sleeveless Cincy jerseys.
I was
Yeah,
watching a video the other day, last night, of like the moments in baseball, and it's when they wore those, and he was doing the curls with the barbell.
That was great. Yeah, him and Lorenzen.
Then you get Puig, steal it, and just throw it straight in the garbage.
Puig was even around.
Why don't they sign Puig?
That's not Puig. You know, it's
Good question.
Nobody wants to deal with this shit, I guess, and he hasn't played in 2 years now. So I don't know. And it's like Yankee fans expect them to make moves at the deadline. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be disappointed because they got $4 million in cap space, and they're not trading anyone.
Yeah.
Or for anyone. If they do, I'd be fucking shocked. Any significant names, like I'd be fucking mind blown.
Yeah, and they don't have like crazy depth either in their minor league system.
No, they don't.
They have a lot of good prospects, but they won't
get rid of them.
They won't get rid of them, dude. They won't. And after their top prospects, it's really weak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have they're lacking depth.
I feel like that's usually how the Yankees are, built though. Yeah. Typically.
It's like either you like, and if I were the Yankees, if I got a phone call for Deivi Garcia, like, if it's the right package, I'd fucking get rid of him. I would personally. Yeah, he hasn't impressed me.
Why not?
He pitched the other day.
But he's definitely gonna have a break.
You have so many guys too. You have Schmidt, you have King, you have these other guys.
I would get rid of Schmidt and Garcia. Schmidt's fucking 26. He's pitched like 3 games in the major leagues. Like enough hugging onto him. You know what I mean?
I mean, Jacob deGrom didn't make his debut till he was 26.
You're not wrong, but Jacob deGrom was
and now when you build a perfect pitcher, you're building Jacob deGrom.
Oh yeah.
So you want a guy who played shortstop in college until his junior year?
Yes.
Who
couldn't hit. Had one home run his entire career.
It was off of
one of the best pitchers in the world, Chris Sale.
Well, alleged best pitcher. Hasn't pitched in 3 years, but
that's true. But if you ask some people,
he's on track actually to come back in like August.
You sure?
August? Really?
Of what next season?
August or September, I heard.
I thought it was September.
Next year. Severino might be back next month. No, not next month. Well, I guess
August.
technically July, yeah, because he's starting rehab assignments next week.
And speaking of rehab assignments, Mets woes.
Oh, Syndergaard? Bro, I fucking told you guys, man. I've been saying it since. I'm like, I don't get how this guy is already pitching.
Well, the funniest thing is, Billy and I, first of all, and I'll touch on Syndergaard real quick. Billy and I follow this account called Miserable Mets Fan. This dude is so ready to just dump Syndergaard, saying he's gonna get Tommy John again.
Dude, it's not just him. It's a lot.
It's all his followers. It's a lot of people. They're ready to dump Syndergaard.
When it happened,
before we get into this, we got fucking hats, boys. Check them out. Nice black hat, red brim. We ordered hats. You can get it's a nice snapback. You can get it at our website, www.𝒑𝒓𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈.com. Order a hat through the hat order form. $25 a piece. As we said in our unboxing video, if you buy merch, you send us a receipt. We give you a little discount on the hats. If you buy a hat, you might get a discount code for the merch. You know, it depends on what we feel like putting in the box. So go get yourself a nice hat. They came out awesome, great quality.
Mm-hmm.
Billy, you have anything else you want to add?
Oh, they're great. Go get them. If you don't, I don't fucking like you.
I gotta go get mine.
Yeah, it might come over later.
No.
Don't. It's not to get that. It's not to get the hat.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bring your sleeping bag.
I mean, how would I not? You know.
Understandable.
But anyway,
Right.
back to Syndergaard. Also, that's a plug by fucking merch. Back to Syndergaard. Yeah, he got pulled. What, in the first inning or after the first inning?
After the
with
first.
elbow tightness.
I thought it was inflammation.
It was just inflammation.
Soreness.
Inflammation, soreness.
It was all
Well,
of it.
I've been. Hayden, how many times have I said? Somebody, Billy, how many times? Does somebody got me
Lot.
quoted on this?
Yes.
It
Yes.
just doesn't make fucking
You said it back in March.
He had his
I said
Tommy
that.
John after Severino, and Severino started
Severino
pitching.
Yeah,
didn't even
they went
it
20
was-
days in between their Tommy Johns.
I was like, what? Like,
And then I
I'm
said
like, that's
he
not
is a
animal.
mythological character.
Yeah,
so
and I said, I don't fucking care who you are. Can't be that mythological.
Not like
whatever.
when Porzingis say he's a fucking lizard and heals like nothing.
So I guess Syndergaard's never gonna pitch again for the Mets. How does it make you feel as Met fans?
Well, does this year wouldn't count as service time, would it? Since he's not going to be pitching.
Wasn't he a free agent?
Yeah, but if he doesn't
If he doesn't play, then
register a year, then they get to keep his.
Really? I didn't know that.
I believe so.
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Who did that happen to? Somebody?
Why do you think Chris Sale still has 4 years on his contract or whatever it is?
No. No. In a contract, it still counts towards the contract, but towards service time to become a free agent after, the team control.
So that would he be ARB eligible again?
So like
it'd have to be. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, actually.
Because he didn't play last year either, so there would be no.
Yeah, he only had
there's no service time last year either.
Oh.
Huh.
He hasn't played for 2 years. So if he doesn't play, how could you have service time?
True.
That
Yeah, but doesn't the clock always go on regardless, as long as you're not once you're up, it doesn't matter.
I don't think so entirely. Because think about it, then if somebody made their major league debut, then they just become a free agent after 6 years, no matter what.
That's what I thought.
Oh, maybe you're right. I could be wrong.
I have no fucking idea how that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Thank you, Michael.
I'm here.
We could jump into the Mets quick.
Yeah.
Not too eventful. I mean, they played
No,
Three
his
games or whatever it
his
was.
service
5
time is
games.
still running.
Is it?
He's at 5.149.
So he does become a free agent no matter what at the end of the year.
Becomes a free agent entering 2022.
Huh.
That's what it says.
Wow. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Because he hasn't played for 2 years.
Yeah,
So it
once
doesn't
you're
really
up,
make
the
sense.
clock just goes. That's why.
Yeah, I think
that's why
that's
service time.
That's why they
manipulation. Because once you're
Mm.
up, that clock's ticking.
I mean, realistically, he's, the Mets are going to give him a qualifying offer.
Yeah, I would imagine they give them
So-
all. They're not cheap like the
And,
other.
yeah.
New York.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
At least.
They'll
Yeah.
definitely give him a qualifying offer because if he leaves, then we get the pick, and most likely he will come back on a qualifying offer. You'd imagine, somebody who hasn't pitched in 2 fucking years.
And speaking of service time manipulation, Joe Adele had 10 home runs in 7 games last week.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, he was
what?
fucking mashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he do that
Even-
at the MLB level?
Even the announcer
Yeah.
was like, I don't know why I'm still calling. Why he's still here? He was hitting fucking piss missiles.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was triple A too. It's not like it was a low level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
That organization's a fucking shit show. Anyway, back to the Mets.
Yeah, the Mets.
Good for the Mets, man.
Played another 3 games this week.
Yeah, played five, right? Or 4?
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
they're
went
playing
4-1.
good ball. The whole fucking team's hurt. Good for them, man.
The bench mob.
Bench mob.
mob led by Bob.
We got Macca's favorite former Yankee on our team.
Who?
No,
Jerry?
no,
Billy McKinney?
Mason
Yeah, Billy
Williams.
McKinney, baby.
Cameron Maven?
yeah.
And they just traded for Mason Williams.
Another Yankee.
Yep.
Wait,
They're
what?
all useless except for Cameron Maven, if I'm being honest.
Cameron Maven's actually been the most useless.
Yeah.
Billy McKinney had a fucking nuke
Yeah, he had a fucking
on
yesterday.
yesterday or Friday.
Saturday when they played.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right. They got rained out Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
I can't even keep track. They were fucking rained out like every other day.
Pretty
It
much.
was fucking pouring here all week, dude.
Yeah,
The
tell me
Mets are
about
the
it.
only team in Major League Baseball to play under 50 games.
Really?
Oh, the Mets?
Yeah, the Mets have like now they have,
Probably have like
40
40 games.
They have 7
9?
They have 7 games in hand.
Wow.
48 or 49 games played.
See if I can find it.
They played
Yeah.
40.
The Mets now had 3 rainouts in the last 5 days,
45.
11 postponed games
45,
this
yeah.
year. They've played only 45 games this season. Every other team in Major League Baseball has 50 to 54. Now, the source of that was Bob Nightingale. So,
It's accurate.
Correct.
That's 100%
Correct.
accurate.
no, yeah, I know.
Who doesn't trust him for their baseball news? I mean, was there really anything? Jacob deGrom came off the DL,
It was disgusting.
doing Jacob deGrom things.
And Kevin Pillar will rejoin the team on Monday.
Yes.
Yes.
And Seth Lugo will as well.
Yes, he will.
The
And
reinforcements are coming.
Pete Alonso will be back
next
within a
week.
week.
Yeah. Next week.
Wow. It's all
By
coming
next
together.
weekend. Yeah. The rest of them have pretty much no timetable. I know JD Davis started swinging this weekend.
He's either the end of this week or next week.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how bad the NL East is, and we all thought it was going to be fucking.
I know. It's
Crazy.
kind of
Timetable
crazy.
on Nemo too.
No. He
Dude,
just
it's
got
been
he just
it's
got
been
re-shut down.
injuries. Like all the
Yeah.
the Braves, like they
Yeah.
keep getting hurt.
Well,
They're
now
hurt
Marcell
all the time.
Now
Ozuna
Marcell Ozuna's
never
dead.
playing again.
Never- yeah.
Well,
was never going to play again.
that's a
It's
good
another
segue. Let's just jump right into that. Marcell Ozuna arrested in Fulton County, Georgia, at his home for what were the 2 things?
Domestic. No, not
Strangulation?
domestic.
And
Yeah.
what was the second thing?
Was it
I know I
physical
wrote
assault
it.
or something?
Yeah. Aggravated
Bold
assault
strategy,
and
Cotton.
misdemeanor battery.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
It will most definitely will not.
No, not pay off.
Not in Georgia. Not anywhere.
MLB will start conducting an investigation starting tomorrow, I believe. And he definitely will not play the rest of this year.
I want to know how MLB conducts an investigation if there's an ongoing police matter. Like, do they just like?
I guess they just
how does
fucking,
this happen?
I think they work together.
work together. That's what I was going to say. That has to be the case.
They
Like,
have
what
to-
else could they possibly do?
They probably just tell them what they know and they kind of figure it out together
Like,
just to
Some
decide the
sort of
punishment.
like employer,
They hire private investigators.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be a lot cooler if MLB sent like their own like personal Men in Black or something. That'd be a lot cooler, but I'm sure
Be
they
a sick-
just
that'd
they
be a
just
sick job.
cooperate. Who do you work for? MLB MIB. That'd be solid.
MLB has their own fucking
Not
detectives,
it's not,
police
not
force.
good. Yeah, not good for the Braves. Now you have to
Yeah,
play
not
Austin Riley in left field.
Austin
every day
Riley
is rough,
It's hitting over 300 though.
Yeah, but he can't field.
dude.
Well, that's a different story.
atrocious.
Why wouldn't they just keep him at third?
Who they
They can put Passion center.
No, he's hurt.
Oh,
They
okay.
got
He's coming
Adrianza.
back. He's coming
Or,
back.
Oh, they have Ender Enciarte, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
If
think
they
he just got
if they
hurt
ever
for-
want to use him,
Hered.
Get hurt again?
Heredia.
Heredia.
They have
Heredia.
depth in the outfield.
I think
Just
this
like
trade deadline might get fucking wild this year with the
with
amount
all
of
the
injuries.
teams, yeah, with
The
all the
injuries.
teams being
Especially
so
if they-
close too.
And if the Yankees actually like decide to like do something, like that could fucking
Dude, the Mets have the biggest lead in baseball,
Yeah,
and it's like
insane.
3
Yeah.
games.
3.5.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Simply because they haven't played 11 games
That's crazy.
or 7 or whatever it is.
It's in 7 and 9 or something.
Kind of. I mean,
They
have been
had
playing well,
17
though.
guys on the IL.
They're still winning games.
Tomas Nido, man. Fucking Bob.
Speaking of catchers, Thomas Nido and James McCann, baby.
Yeah.
James McCann had 4 hits today, right? 4 for 5, playing first.
4 for 5. Yeah.
He hit a home
Hit
run
a homer. Yeah.
Lindor had a homer, a couple hits.
Yep. Yeah, they
all
went
coming
off. They had
together.
13 runs.
I haven't seen 13 runs scored in a game in 2 years, so
I
that's
I didn't even
last
watch
year,
it.
since last year. Sorry,
Didn't even get to watch
I
it.
actually was blessed enough to watch it, and that
must
was
be nice blowing a team out. Must feel good.
it was nice.
Especially the Braves too.
Yeah. They were just fucking dude. They were hitting everything.
Yeah, that
And
must
they
be a
weren't
great
like
feeling.
a lot of them weren't even that bad at pitches either. There was a lot of just good
It
hitting.
was who was
It's
it?
good
Freed?
hitting,
Was
yeah.
it Freed?
Anderson.
Anderson? Oh, yeah.
And he
Yeah.
looked nice, honestly, in the beginning. The ball was coming out nice, and whatever. They were hitting
Must be
nice.
nice watching that. Yeah.
So we don't get that often.
Yeah,
But-
could be worse.
I mean,
Anything else on the Mets? You got something next?
Maybe they'll play games this week because they're on the West
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah, they're on the West Coast.
I wish
gonna
the
be in
Yankees didn't play
Arizona.
any games this week. Why did they have to be away this week? Like, why couldn't they have been home and have everything
Right. And
rained out?
Tuesday, Wednesday was like nice ass days.
And why do they have to play the Rays and the Red Sox?
To be
now?
honest, I'm surprised it
Can't they
didn't
play the
snow in
Orioles?
Detroit. So like,
It
Right.
was actually kind of nice these last 2 days, except for game 1. It was like 40 degrees. But
Yeah.
Casey Mize threw a gem, baby.
yeah, everybody threw a gem. So what does it matter?
That's why I like having Mac as a Yankees insider. I ask him how many strikeouts they're gonna have, and then I just bet the over.
Bro,
on the
he
other
goes,
pitcher.
you think Casey Mize will have over 4.5? I'm like, bro, he'll have easy 10 strikeouts.
Dude,
Like,
the top two. Who is it? Whoever batted 1 and 2 struck out 3 times each.
yeah, LeMahieu and Stanton had 6 strikeouts. LeMahieu's first 3 strikeout game in like 2 years. So
We got a nice insider over there.
Wait,
Kidding.
Mac, did you know that Yankee Stadium isn't allowing fans to bring baseballs inside?
I didn't know that, but I don't blame them.
Why?
They consider them a weapon.
Throwing them on the field.
I
Again.
mean, Max, watch what's gonna happen this weekend this week when the Yankees get shit on by the Rays and Red Sox. Watch. It's gonna be wild. I'm like terrified. They gotta face Rich Hill, Glass now, McClanahan, and who the fuck's I don't even know who the
So if
who
Rich,
the
as
fuck
long as
are.
Rich Hill aims for the middle catcher, you're fine.
No. Rich Hill has dominated the Yankees twice. Dominated. I'm talking like 10 strikeout game. Like,
Third time's the charm, right?
I mean, no, but we'll see.
No.
I can't wait to see
no,
what
no.
Glass now does. Like,
So
Jesus.
for beat the streak, just avoid the Yankees, right?
other than everybody but Judge, I would say, yeah,
So yeah, avoid the Yankees.
avoid the Yankees. Yeah. And if you need a pitcher for fantasy, anybody, and they're playing the Yankees, even if it's the Orioles and it's like fucking Jorge Lopez or some shit, who's got like a 9 ERA the last 3 years, pick him.
Pick
6
him.
strong. 6 strong.
Beckham.
Big strong 6 Ks and
Book it.
2
Give-
walks.
Book it. Anybody throws above 94, book it. 7 Ks easy. Anyhow.
Anyhow. Let's
Uh,
go.
All right. Well, didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But we're gonna go with Josh Donaldson now. That's probably the biggest news of the week. Yeah, he was quoted saying that he has an entire catalog of pitchers who cheat, and he is going to be exposing them in the near future.
Is he retiring?
Oh, by the way, they're using foreign substances, aka pine tar. No, he's not retiring. He actually also, by the way, he scored the 2 millionth run in Major League
History.
history, which kind of cool. I thought it was kind of funny that he scored it right after the day
Right after that happened. Yeah.
that he said this. But yeah. So what are you guys thinking? How are you guys feeling about that?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
We all know they use stuff.
Yeah, of course. But
It's for the safety of the batter, to be honest.
But like, I'm saying, like, does it matter with him? Like, is anything going to happen to him?
That it's him?
I think
he might get thrown at.
not worth the time. He's washed.
I don't get why you would do this. It doesn't affect anybody. Everybody, well, I mean, it could affect the pitchers, but why do it? I just can't wrap my head around. Like, what is the reasoning behind it? What do you get out of doing this?
Yeah. Nothing at all. Really.
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh, when did he become morality police about playing the game the right way and shit? Like,
do not disrespect the bringer of rain, Max.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, go out with a bang, but
now let me ask something. If you're, I don't know what his contract looks like with the Twins, but I'm assuming they're going to move him since they have one of the worst records in the league. Yeah, and they have one of the worst records in the league. So probably move him by the deadline.
Is he hitting?
Well, they're going to try at least.
I mean,
I'm sure they'll try.
Of course, they'll try, but if he's not hitting,
but that begs the question. If you know that this risk is there, would you take a flyer on him?
Yeah, he's going to get on base. If he starts snitching and then they trade him, yeah, he's hitting 226, 5 home runs, 719 OPS.
I think that's just mostly because they're just shitting the bed as a team. Like,
yeah, they're garbage. Max Kepler could go fuck himself, by the way. Fuck that guy. Had high hopes for him.
Keeps getting hurt.
Hurt, fucking sick, licking doorknobs. Like, what are you doing? And he's not even producing when he's healthy. Whatever. Fuck him. Fuck the Twins. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand the ideology behind doing it. Like, just why are you snitching? Like, what's the point? I don't know. Fuck it. Anything else? Anybody's got anything on it?
No.
All right. Alek Manoah made his major league debut against the New York Yankees, and I picked him up the night before on fantasy. Threw a fucking gem, and he looks crazy. By the way, Max, you tweeted out, or you quote tweeted, or what was it that you got the
problem?
No.
The movement.
Was that the one that you got the reply on?
Yeah, so
it was okay.
Pitching Ninja. It was Pitching Ninja. Rob Friedman tweeted out an overlay of Alek Manoah's. I think it was. Let me pull it up real quick. His 96 mile an hour fastball and his 84 mile an hour slider. It had an overlay with tails on it. I mean, the fucking movement on this shit is insane. This dude is going to be a problem. And honestly, I'm hyped for it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really hyped for it because I think he's going to be better than Pearson without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think that's really where we're looking at now with this Blue Jays. I mean, the Blue Jays have always had some form of good young pitching. They've had one guy come up through the ranks every decade or so. Right Halladay being one, at least in the past 20, 30, 25 years. Halladay being one homegrown guy. They had Stroman, who they liked. Stroman and Aaron Sanchez was supposed to be the next good duo for them. Now they have Manoah and Pearson. I think if Pearson can stay healthy and he can get back on track, that's going to be as good of a 1-2 punch in baseball as you'll see anywhere else.
Don't forget about Simeon Woods Richardson.
Yeah, he's about a year and a half away, maybe.
Year and a half. He's a few months. He's dominating down in fucking. Well, he's in AAA now, right?
Well, it depends if he has to go to the Olympics or not, because he made the Olympic roster.
You think that he's gonna fucking pick that over getting called to the MLB? Come on.
Yeah, that's another thing, dude. That Olympic roster is trash.
He's going down to Dunedin. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that.
That Olympic roster is god awful. We touched on it last week. Just Team USA is not going to make the Olympics this year.
They're trash.
That's for Olympic qualifiers.
Yeah.
They have to run through a tournament there. I think against teams like Mexico and Puerto Rico and Cuba with that fucking roster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trash.
Garbage. Yeah, actually, MLB Pipeline, the prospect pipeline, right, has Simeon Woods Richardson as his ETA 2021, and Alek Manoah's at 2022, actually. They're going to have a bunch of fucking good players up in the next year or two. Sheesh. All right. So, yeah, I picked him up in fantasy and paid off very nicely. And
that's that last quality start.
Yeah. And it was also cool. He had his whole family there pretty much. And his mom was going crazy every single time. Crying, yelling, "I love you, Alec," and all this. And Max, I know you like him, and I remember you liking him in the draft.
So big fan of him coming out of the draft, coming out of college.
West
Virginia guy.
There you go.
Product. But you know, the dude was dirty in college. Obviously, was a top 10 pick? I think he was picked.
I think he was 11.
He was 11. Yeah,
top
15. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think 11 sounds about right. But you know, obviously, if you pick that high, you have to be doing something right, and you got to have the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was big on him coming out of college just because the stuff is there.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it the other day. Wednesday?
That was Wednesday. I think
you saw it Wednesday against the Yankees. Now, I know we're not talking about the Yankees, the big bad Yankees. We're talking about the Yankees on crutches and limping to the finish line kind of Yankees.
Yeah.
But again, at Yankee Stadium, you know, and I hate to say this, and I know Mac is gonna give me shit for saying this, but like, you know, there is that allure of Yankee Stadium. You know, it's, even though it's a Little League ballpark, it's Yankee Stadium. It's still one of the most coveted places to play and stuff like that. Even though it's not the old Yankee Stadium.
I feel like, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's still the allure of New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Yankees. You know, the Yankees are so good. It's the evil empire.
Yeah.
So to do what he did against the Yankees organization, really, not just that team, just the organization, in Yankee Stadium on the road in a game that his team really needed. The Blue Jays needed a big week this week.
Yeah, they needed good pitching. I think is really the key thing there.
And they got it from Mats the night before and Manoah.
Yep, and Rio.
Mats had what, 10 Ks?
Yeah.
That one hurt.
All right, let's ignore that. Actually, Alek Manoah was not given any D1 offers, I think, originally out of high school. He went
he went the JUCO route.
Yep, he went to community college, I think, originally, or JUCO, whatever it was, and then he transferred
West Virginia,
to West Virginia.
John Means.
Yeah,
John Means did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we talked about the
West Virginia guy a couple weeks ago.
I must have ignored that. That's cool.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yep.
Yeah, it was when he threw his no-hitter. We looked at it.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, let's jump into fantasy.
Talk about a nail biter.
Dude, nail biter. We were getting fucking smoked going into yesterday, I believe it was. We were down, what was it, 10-3-1, I think it was, going into Saturday morning, or and we were getting smoked, and I was just like, you know what, we actually kind of have a shot. And I was actually thinking about picking up what's his name, Kim, the Cardinals pitcher.
Cardinals pitcher.
Yeah, I was
Thank
thinking
God
about
we didn't.
Yeah, they actually ended up picking him up, and he got fucking smoked. 4 earned in 5 innings, and had I picked him up, we lose. I was also debating 𝒑𝒏𝒄𝒏, who threw a gem. Sorry, Macca. And here's what our guys did during the week. Not great. Nick Madrigal, damn. Nick Madrigal, Marcus Semien, of course.
Madrigal 440.
440.
Semien hit 370. Winker hit 304.
Yeah, but look at the OPS for Semien.
Oh, the OPS, what, 1155? Yeah.
1155.
I mean, Will Myers had OPS of 929.
Yeah, he just came off the DL.
921.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, by the way,
mean-
another one. I said Max Kepler go fuck himself. Paul Goldschmidt can also go fuck himself. How about
Chris
producing?
Goldschmidt had 6 hits this week.
Dude, how about true.
Compared to Kepler's 2 at bats.
True. But, dude, I just don't get it. Goldschmidt has been doing nothing for us.
How do our pitchers do? Though?
They had a good week, man. They had a good week.
Dude, I'm so glad we have fucking Brandon Woodruff.
Here's most of our ERA is
Lost Mike.
Yeah. Our earned
Dane
runs
Dunning got fucked.
Yeah, Dane Dunning gave up 7 out of 17 total. So yeah, I dropped him that night, and that's when I picked up Manoah. Because, dude, what the fuck was that? And he gave up 5 his last time out. It was time to let him go.
Well, let's go back to real quick to Steven Matz, because we did have him last week, and we had to drop someone for Jacob deGrom. Now, Macca said in the group chat, I said to people I was with, Tuesday night, Steven Matz is going to throw a gem, because we dropped him that morning. We all knew it was going to happen. Macca said in the group chat, if Steven Matz shuts down the Yankees, I'm going to kill myself.
I said he was going to.
Yeah.
I saw it coming.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody
We
can
all
see it
knew it.
coming. Anybody that watched the Yankees can see
That's
that
why.
coming.
I mean, had I known to begin, that he was actually going to be pitching against the Yankees when I originally dropped him. Actually, I didn't drop him. I don't know who did that. It wasn't.
I might have when we activate deGrom.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you can't. That was when the Yankees just came off sweep on the White Sox. They had like a 22-9 record in May at that, or whatever.
No, you're right.
Like there was like that part of me that was like, okay, they could easily light him up because he's a lefty, but the back of my mind, I'm like, there's no shot. Like that, we all know he's gonna fucking shit on them.
Yeah, it's it was one of those things that once the day came, you knew. We were like, all right, it's happening.
Yeah, whatever. It's one of those things. Yeah. Nothing you could do.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, I mean, besides that, I mean, look at Woodruff. Woodruff had a crazy week.
Dude, Woodruff's been unreal.
Dude, is he the second best pitcher in the MLB right now?
Yes.
Got to say, yeah, right?
Probably, yeah.
Wait, him or Rodon?
I'd give the edge to Woodruff. Imagine we also had I not talked Mike out of picking up Rodon.
God, maybe throw John Means in there.
Means has been getting a little hit.
Yeah,
lately. He's been great. He has, but he's giving up. Like when he's getting hit, when he's giving up hits, should I say? They're getting hit hard. So, you could pretty much expect a little regression with him. Dude, Devin Williams is kind of starting to piss me off. I don't know about y'all, but he's starting to piss me off a little bit. He's giving up a lot of runs. He's only going 1 inning. I mean, he's getting strikeouts, which is good. But go on.
No, yeah, you're right. It's pissing me off because like obviously whip counts in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And so shout out to Sunday League Podcast, by the way, again.
Yeah.
Good week for them.
Yeah, they were fucking
really good week.
They were fucking us up all week. We had a nice Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Our lovely commissioners there. We gotta get them on the podcast one of these days.
Yeah, fucking cool Ralph. Ralph's a homie.
Yep. Yeah.
He's super interactive.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, Devin Williams, like I'm starting to think last year may have been a fluke. Because he was fucking disgusting last year. So now he's just like your middle of the pack reliever.
I think the biggest problem is look at who he faced this week.
San Diego and Washington, yeah.
But when he's facing his division, that's when he's not giving up runs.
Because we've said it numerous times. We said it over and over again. That NL Central is trash.
Yep. We should have picked Hader, dude. We should have done it.
Yeah.
I don't remember who we took instead, but I mean, Macker, Gallegos, great choice. Max, Clace, Kase, whatever.
No, he got lit up today or the other day, I think.
Class A?
Oh, he did, yeah.
No, he didn't give up any runs this week. Right here. He
All
actually only had one outing the whole week. He had a save.
So he had a second one. I don't know why.
And by the way, Seth Lugo is coming off the IL tomorrow. Should we look into picking him up?
Yes.
And who would we give up though?
Petit.
He's been fucking filthy.
Yeah, look at this week.
I mean, that was
2
this
innings,
week.
3 earned.
Ooh, he has been getting lit up a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think, Macca?
I would say he's the odd man out.
All right, so we'll drop it.
Either him or Chatwood, because Chatwood got lit up today.
That was just no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Today? It literally says he wasn't lit up.
I don't know if that's activated, like updated. I mean, not activated. Why did I say activated? Up to date.
Oh, you're right. They don't have today's in here. On here. Why? But it's on the app.
He got lit the fuck up today.
Kinda. He only gave up 1 hit. One and a third, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 5 walks.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't have it.
Yeah. I mean, besides that, he's only given up runs in 2 outings so far this year, and today was one of them. Actually, this week was both of them. Sorry, 3 outings, and 2 of them were this week.
Yeah, so, I'd say Petit is the odd man out.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Petit for now, and we'll go with Lugo.
Should pick up Fairbanks pitching against the Yankees this week.
Ooh, it's not a bad call.
It's a free like 7 strikeouts.
we could drop Chatwood and Petit, pick up Fairbanks and
Lugo.
Thank you.
Yeah, might as well.
All right. So,
wait, what the fuck happened to Hendon?
No, we don't, Max. We picked up O'Neill.
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And I believe he got. It didn't let me put him in. Yeah, he went 1 for 4 again today.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. And I'm close to fucking just dropping Nola. Honestly, dude can't fucking hit for shit. I think last year was a fluke.
Who, Austin Nola?
Yeah.
I mean, what are the options we have at catcher? That's the thing.
Jacob Stallings. I mean, we could lean on Nito, but with James McCann hitting and Pete Alonso coming back, who?
Nola, yeah, he's on the IL.
Nola,
we should just drop him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nito, Stallings.
We could take Zunino and hope for a home run every now and
then. Home runs and RBIs.
I mean, he's batting 212.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'll hit a couple home runs this weekend. So
I mean, that's only 5 points on. That's only 5 points under Nola.
Stallings isn't really, lighting up.
No, nobody. No catcher is. Yeah. Don't know where Mike is, but sorry, he hasn't joined in on his phone yet. But yeah, shout out Sunday League podcast. That was a great week. Fucking great matchup, dude.
Yeah, I can't believe we came back
insane.
on that.
I don't know how the fuck we came back.
Next week is the matchup we had circled.
Why?
This upcoming week. Beers on the bench, baby.
That's right.
Who the fuck cares?
Week 9.
Our friends, week 9.
Halfway through, right?
I think so.
The regular season for fantasy, I believe. Almost halfway.
So
about halfway.
Let me see what we got here. Schedule.
Because playoffs for fantasy start in September, at the beginning of September, right? Or end of August, whatever it is.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So we go, we have 21 weeks.
So yeah, we're almost halfway.
So playoffs start September 6th.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're almost halfway. Cool.
And our last week is against the Beers on the Bench boys.
Yep.
So we are 5-3.
Yeah. All right, let me run through the matchups quick. Matchups. Huh?
Right.
So matchups for this week, I got the Rays versus Yankees, of course.
Of course.
Mets Padres. Yankees Red Sox.
Oh, of course.
Classic rivalry, the best rivalry in sports.
Yeah, debatable.
Debatable, really. I want to pause for a second. Who would have a better rivalry?
I mean, maybe in like the history, yeah, but the last couple of years, it's been pretty
I
ass.
mean in sports history.
Oh yeah, Yankees, Red Sox, no doubt.
No one's even remotely close.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Cubs and Giants. Cubs are hot. Giants, they're both second in their divisions. And then the White Sox and Indians, who are first and second place in AL Central. Pitching matchups, I got, this is easily the best of the week. Jack Flaherty versus Trevor Bauer.
Oh boy.
Dylan Cease versus Shane Bieber. Spencer Turnbull versus Lance Lynn. Taijuan Walker versus Blake Snell, who's been getting lit up.
Walker has been fucking unreal.
Yeah, Snell's been awful.
Horrible. He cannot pitch in the NL, apparently.
He's gone 6 innings once, which is ironic because he kept talking all that shit last year in the World Series about how he should have stayed in. And he can't even get past 6.
Dude,
5.
Whatever it is, he's getting fucking lit up. And the more that he's in the game, he gets to hit more. So, I mean, yeah, you're not going to pitch deep. And then my final one, Carlos Rodon versus Cal Quantrill.
You guys mentioned earlier Musgrove versus DeGrom, right?
Yes, that's right. Mike had that.
Wait, didn't Musgrove pitch today? In relief?
Yeah.
I saw something like that.
I think you are right, but it's next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or Sunday, next Sunday. I think it's next Saturday.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if that affected his rotation.
Yeah. All right. Power rankings.
Let's
we'll get Mike's.
Yeah, we'll get Mike's to be added into the Instagram post. Do you want to go first or want me to go first? You go.
You go first. You go first. I always lead off. Why don't we let you lead it off a little bit?
All right. At 10, I got the St. Louis Cardinals.
Am I going middle?
Yep.
Sure.
Mets. I got the Mets 10.
I got the Cubs at 10.
I have the Mets at 8. 9, sorry.
I got the Astros at 9.
I have the Cardinals at 9.
I have the Cubs at 8.
I have the Cardinals at 8.
I had the Yankees at 8.
Really?
I had them at 5 I had them at 5 last week, and they took a hit this week. But again, they are hurt.
They're really not that hurt. This is the healthiest they've been.
Macca, for the first time defending your team, shut the fuck up.
I'm just whatever.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, fuck.
You know what? I'm honestly not too concerned about them. I debated on putting them in, though. I did. They're somewhere in that 8 to 11 range. I had them at 8.
Okay.
7, I have the Oakland Athletics.
I have the Dodgers.
I have the A's.
6, I have the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I have the A's at 6.
The Doyers. Billy, we doing this again?
I don't know. We might be the same or similar for the rest of the way. I don't know. Maybe not.
Come on, Mike. He's halfway. We're halfway through. All right, what do you got? 5?
Was he joining? He'll just run through.
What do you got? 5?
5. We have the White Sox. I have the White Sox.
I have the Red Sox at 5.
Okay. I have the Giants at 5.
Red Sox at 4.
I have the White Sox at 4.
I got the White Sox at 4.
I have the Giants at 3.
I have the Giants at 3.
I have the Red Sox at 3.
The Rays at 2.
Rays at 2.
Rays at 2.
Padres at 1.
Padres at 1.
Mike,
hey,
you want to run through your list?
Yeah, 10-1. Yankees, Cubs, Mets, Cardinals, White Sox, Dodgers, Giants, Red Sox, Padres, Rays.
Very nice. All right, now we're all out of order.
Am I the only one who didn't have?
Thank you, Macca.
The Mets?
Welcome.
Yes. Why didn't you have the Mets? But you had the
Yankees.
Yankees.
Them at 11.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like I said, the Mets and the Yankees. At that Mets, Cardinals, Cubs, Yankees section from 8 to 11, I was going back and forth on the entire time.
I personally,
I'm not worried about the Yankees. I'm not.
I am.
So personally, why I don't think that why I think that the Mets have to be in here is they have the biggest division lead in baseball.
Yeah,
That's fair, and they're playing with backups.
I mean, regardless of what the division looks like, if everybody could be under 500, they still have the biggest division lead in baseball.
No doubt, completely get that, and that did play a factor in me wanting to put them in, but you know, I don't know. The Cubs are playing great baseball. The Cardinals are still 30 wins. You know, they're still the top team in that division. The Yankees are hanging around. They're not.
Well, that's what was interchanged. I think me and Macca had all the same teams. No, Macca, you had the Astros actually, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I can't leave them off with that offense. It's just
they fell out of my top 10.
They just had a bad week, so I had to knock them out.
Yeah, for me, they're in the 12.
It's understandable. They also played two of the best teams in the league, so
yeah, they only got one win this week, I believe.
I mean, if they just pitch a little bit, dude, their offense is fucking. It's just elite. It's elite. So.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like,
no.
You know,
you can't really 8 to 13 range.
Yeah, no, really they're interchangeable. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. You're not wrong. You know,
because you have those guys. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say there's really no way to be wrong in the top 15. Really, I mean, you can make an argument for number 15 to be in 10.
Right, because you have the Brewers too. Don't forget the Brewers are playing great baseball.
Yeah.
They've won 4 in a row.
Yelich just came back.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the Indians are hanging around 3.5 games back, but they're hanging around. You know?
But they're vying for a wild card spot though.
Yeah, exactly. So they're hanging around.
They're playing nice.
Yeah, so that 8 to 15, it's such a jumble of teams that. And again, none of these teams, with the exception of maybe the Cardinals, because they are as good as they are, deserve to be higher than 8. You know, we look at teams like the Yankees, Cubs, Cardinals, Brewers, Indians, Mets. You know, that group of 6. At this moment in time, I don't see any of them being a top 7 baseball team right now. Now, when the Mets get healthier, I think this team is
the potential.
I mean, we talked about it at length. This is a top 5 team in baseball on paper. When they're healthy, when they're all on fire and all cylinders.
Speak for your fucking self. 11, baby.
Yeah, I know. That's part of why. That's also part of why I'm not putting them in the top 10. But
I know, every time that we put them in the top 10, they had a shit week.
So, but again, they're a team on paper, firing on all cylinders. I mean, Lindor's not hitting. Maybe Saturday will help him break out. You don't know. Getting Pete back. Hopefully his hand is fine. You have a theory about that, Billy, by the way. I want to get to that in a second. I mean, Willie Adames with the Brewers, he seems to be making an impact right away. Yeah, that group of 6 is going to be so fun to watch down the stretch.
Yeah,
because they're all teams that are going to be there. They're all teams that will try to buy at the deadline. They're all teams that will make these the small moves that make a difference. You know, like the Adames move. So it's gonna be fun to watch that group of 6 because, again, as we said, or as I said, you know, they're not the top 7. They're all gonna be fighting for a late division win, like, you know, they'll win a division by a game or 2, or they'll win the wild card by a game or 2. This is gonna be a fun group to watch.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I do want to get to your Pete Alonso theory, though.
Well, one second. Do you think that the Cubs are legit, though? Does anybody think the Cubs are legit?
I do. I think they have a good team. They just don't have an ace, and for whatever reason, they traded their ace.
I think they have a good offense, but their pitching is disgusting.
It's abysmal.
What happened to Hendricks?
The fact that he's only throwing 89 is fucking catching up to him.
Well, he had a couple bad starts, so it just kind of blew up his ERA. So it's like, I mean, they really need an ace, and for whatever reason, they traded it. So, or traded him. So
yeah,
because their offense on paper should play, and it has. Chris Bryant's back to MVP form. Kimbrel's back to his dominant self, so that helps.
Jock is mashing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
back mashing. Baez has been better. Rizzo's consistent.
Contreras.
They're also in a
is
They're also in a
consistent.
weak division, so that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
That's
Kimbrel.
why
What about Kimbrel?
Yeah.
You know,
It's been gross.
he's been, he's having quite the resurgence after being
Underrated.
fucking
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
I like the Cubs right now. Playing good ball. But I have to get to this because when you mentioned this to me the other night, Billy,
Mhm.
I loved it. The way you presented your case too, even pulling up the video, showing what exactly happened.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take the floor here on why you think Pete Alonso or what caused the Pete Alonso injury? Because it took a lot of Mets fans by surprise.
All right. So, as we all remember, last what was it, 2 weeks ago? This was okay. So this was May 11th, right? And I sent this kid on
2-2.
Instagram.
Grounds one down to first. Coming home
Yeah,
is
this
Mancini.
is where I thought you were going for it.
Mets win it.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better.
So there's a key here. Pete Alonso has a
I love hearing
sprained.
Macca laugh real quick. He's like,
Huh? It was funny.
Pete Alonso has a sprained right hand, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember a single thing that he did in game where he sprained his right wrist. Sorry, but right there, you see he falls right on his wrist. Look at that! Look at that bend!
I'm bought into
Yep.
it.
Look at that bend! That is a fucking 90-degree
Yeah.
angle,
yep.
carrying fucking 240 pounds of polar bear.
That was when he fell over the top of the
Yep.
on the was that Mazika's first or his second?
That was
walk-off, right?
Mazika's second one. Yeah, second. Yeah. This was on May 11th. He got hurt. He went on the IL on May 18th.
Yeah.
A week later.
Now
Or 19th.
Peterson also fell, so thankfully Peterson didn't fucking get hurt either.
That's right. I don't have that in the
Because
video.
that would have been
sadly.
fucking bad.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, I'm sold. I'm
Right there.
convinced.
right there. Look at it. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like there's no way that's not it, because he didn't do anything in game.
Yeah.
So
No, you're right. I'm with it. I'm
but
convinced.
he will be back very soon. Hopefully he can start hitting.
Next game, I believe.
Yeah.
According to Passon.
Yeah, he's skipping a rehab assignment.
Bold strategy.
See if it pays off.
We got anything else?
I got nothing else. I don't think.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Cool.
Mike, you got any pitching matchups you want to just touch on real quick?
I don't know what
By the way.
Billy said, but there's a bunch.
Let's give us two. Give us two.
Make it 3.
We're
Make
gonna
it
go 5.
All right. That's what I was hoping for.
Bauer Flaherty tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm assuming Billy said that one. Glass now, Herman. What we got here? Duvall Means on Saturday. DeGrom Musgrove on Saturday. And Gant and Sonny Gray on Sunday. That's good enough for me.
You know what I
I'll-
realized we
Yeah, Sonny Gray one.
you know what I realized we never mentioned
What?
in the past 3 weeks since it happened?
Nope.
𝑎𝑔𝐻𝒂𝒅 Inoa, his injury.
We
Yeah, we touched on it.
We literally talked about
I
it last week.
Did we last week? I don't remember
Yes,
talking about
we
it.
talked about him punching a wall. Yes.
Yeah.
Did we talk about who is it now?
The
Plesac? Plesac what? Broke his thumb trying to rip off his fucking
violently
undershirt?
ripping off his shirt.
What?
Yeah.
Dan Plesac's pitching again?
Haha.
Thank you.
I want that haha to be my fucking text tone from now on.
I like that one better.
But yeah, Plesac broke his thumb.
What's wrong with these
Violently
Indians
ripping off his
pitchers?
shirt. Yeah. Oh, Mickey Callaway finally
Oh yeah.
banned for a year and a
Oh,
half, really,
Yeah.
till the end of
through the
2022.
2022. Yeah.
and fired, obviously. So finally that was taken care of, and took way too long. But
Yeah. Nah. Had to do a thorough investigation.
you think they'll do that with Ozuna too?
Yeah.
Thorough investigation.
Yeah, I mean they did with every player that's Domingo Germán. Who else? Plenty. There's a lot of them. Too many to name. Go check out all the other podcasts on the network, on the Power Play, Hockey Playoffs. So they're going to have some good content from the tips. There's hockey there's golf all year round. Starting to get in the swing of some good golf.
They were down in Florida. Those boys were down in Florida last week and playing some golf down there too.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
I think Brian was, yeah.
When?
I don't know if Rick was too.
Company sponsored?
No, we didn't sponsor it.
Brian was actually texting me talking about the Islanders.
Yeah?
Yeah, earlier in the week.
Good kid.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
Brian.
He said he's on the Islanders bandwagon. That's how you know he's a good kid.
Be careful, he's a Flyers fan.
Don't care. He's good for it now. So
Bad things happen in Philadelphia.
And then Tri-State Sports Beat, all things New York
Scott,
sports.
yep.
And and of course the cut.
I'm guaranteeing an episode is getting out this upcoming week.
Yeah, okay.
Guaranteeing it.
Yeah. Who are you having on?
I think I'm just gonna do what I texted you about. Going to the vault.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Might do that.
I mean, yeah, may as well. No point not to.
Yep.
Cool.
Anyway, buy some merch. Buy a fucking hat. They're comfortable as all hell. Good quality.
Great quality.
Shout out to Dome Hats and Sam Herb for hooking us up and helping us out with this. They are snapbacks, so give the back of your head a little room to breathe this summer as it gets hot out.
And if you have a fat ass head or a tiny ass head, it could fit you.
There you go. I mean, it'll fit Mike.
I don't have a fat head.
I have a big ass head. Fits me.
I have a 7.25. I'm not that big.
Ooh.
I think I'm a 7. I'm like in that weird middle ground between 7.25 and like 7 and 8.
3/8. 3/8. Oh, you're smaller than a 1.25, 7.25.
So the 7 and 3
Got a
is
tiny ass head, bro.
just a little big for me. I'm in a weird zone. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 7 3/8.
And Mac doesn't wear hats.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what size I am. No fucking idea.
Yeah,
Well,
you get a string
perfect.
bean head.
We got snapbacks, so you could you don't need to know what size you are.
Beautiful.
Go check them out. Go and get a snapback. Go and get merch. Of course, the discounts go both ways, one way or the other. You will find out. Let us know. Send us your shit. And thank you for watching. If you didn't watch, go watch. If you didn't listen, go listen.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for listening. We thoroughly enjoy having you here, Max.
Peace.
Love you.